an amazing job as our director and now our secretary of the Maryland Department of Emergency Management. And I'd also like to take a moment to recognize some of the members of our state and local emergency management teams who are here with us today. I want to thank you for all that you do. When disaster strikes, we rely on your training and professionalism, and we owe all of you a debt of gratitude. In 2019 and 20, well, I was the chairman of the National Governors Association, and I launched an initiative about rebuilding America's infrastructure, and that became the foundation of the infrastructure bill, which is now law. And one of the main pillars of that initiative, which we pushed hard to include, was protecting our critical infrastructure from weather-related disasters, whether it's hurricanes, tornadoes, or once-in-a-generation flooding, all of which we have experienced over the last year. And we're increasingly aware of our vulnerability to these disasters, with the immense cost to lives and livelihoods. And while no public policy can prevent all natural disasters, we can identify new and innovative ways to withstand disasters better and to improve our preparedness across the board. So the Maryland Mesonet Partnership that we're announcing today through a memorandum of understanding between the state of Maryland and the University of Maryland will build a world-class network of state-of-the-art environmental monitoring stations to provide real-time data 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And I'm pleased to announce that the state, we have committed $4 million to this ambitious project, which will give our emergency managers even faster and more accurate satellite data to make critical decisions about preparedness and deploying resources. For the general public, this network will mean even earlier lead time for severe weather warnings and alerts to help protect their property and themselves. For local officials on the ground, it will mean more instant verification and also post-event analysis to assist in applying for relief programs and disaster operations. And we've already reached agreement to share this data with some of our neighboring states, including Delaware and Pennsylvania, to improve system reliability all across the region. With this agreement, Maryland is again leading the way on infrastructure and emergency disaster response, and we're laying out a roadmap for a more weather-resilient Maryland. So I just want to thank everyone involved in making today possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Hogan, for being here today and for your support for this critical, vital project. And now it's my pleasure to welcome Maryland Secretary of Emergency Management, Russell Strickland.